What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We're back on No Man's Sky, and I'm seeing all the fellow YouTubers, fellow content creators going over what their speculation is on this new emoji that Sean Murray put out, which is the flex bicep muscle or the flex bicep emoji. Um, First of all, what do you guys think it is? I'm really curious as to what everyone else thinks it is out there, other than people that I see on YouTube. So I obviously have my own speculations. Right now, we're just going over in the game. We're just gonna take a look and see what all we can do and everything while we are talking about this. Um, so first of all, let's go over other speculations that I have been hearing. I've been hearing that people think it's a stronghold just because, it's like a little strong arm or whatever. So people are like, oh, it's stronghold. And they're thinking of, the image of Arnold Schwarzenegger and I don't even remember his name. The guy who played Creed, not the newer one, um, the one that played as Creed in Rocky. I don't even remember his name. I don't know. I think he was the one that was in what's it called, Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't even remember what movie they did the muscle thing, but anyway, that's the image that's going around. So my thing is, I don't know what it is. Obviously, like I don't know what the emoji is. No one does. Everybody's just speculating. But my thing is, like, I think people are trying to read it too literally, because the last emoji we did, we got the living frigate, which it's pretty cool. I don't think you can see it from here. Yeah, I don't even see it. It might be directly above the ship. I mean, it just might look weird from down here. That might be it. I don't know. Anyway, so when he did the living frigate one, it was basically a what would you call it? Like a little whale. So everyone thought it was going to be like living freighters, and everyone was wrong. I mean, it was close. Don't get me wrong; it was definitely close. We got living frigates, but it wasn't even freighter related. So I think people are thinking about it too literally. So I've heard speculation of strongholds. I've heard speculation of ship customization, which I don't know how they're getting ship customization out of it. I guess because you can like flex your power, I guess, like on how much power you have. But it wouldn't be power. That would just be like showing off your customization skills. And I mean, honestly, I think that might ruin the game. But I also heard someone else describe it as um, if they are doing some type of like shipbuilding thing, customization. So like if I wanted, how can I do this? So if I wanted like the wings that are on my ship right now, then I would have to find a ship that has wings like this. I would have to go to a space station. I would have to scrap it, and then after scrapping it, you'll be able to use that blueprint, so to speak. You'll get a blueprint for it, and then you can add it onto whatever ship you want. And I mean, that's kind of a cool idea. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad, but I think that honestly would be a weak update. Like other updates are like very intense and they like have a lot going on and everything like that. But I think that would be something that's not that interesting. I think if they're going to do an update like that, maybe they're going to add more stuff in. And obviously, I'm just speculating as well. I'm not saying that what I know is right or anything like that. But it's definitely something to consider. Is like I said, I think people are just taking it too literal with the whole emoji thing. But it's definitely interesting to think about. Um, the other thing is like, so let's take a look at what the emoji is actually called. I looked it up and it's actually called the flexed bicep. So when you're flexing, you could be showing off, which is why people were saying, that it's custom ship customization and everything. Then they're also talking about, oh, looks like we reached a barrier. Then they're also talking about uh, like just showing off your your abilities, I guess. I don't know how they worded it. I honestly can't remember. But I don't think it has anything to do with that. And then, like I said, they're talking about strongholds. I don't think it's that. So the flex bicep can actually mean a whole bunch of different things. I mean, yeah, it's called the flex bicep, but technically it stands for strength. It stands for power, physical might, mental determination, working out, technically, bodybuilding, feats of strength, or even the ability to train. So maybe they're going to add in some type of and this is obviously my speculation. Maybe they're going to add in some type of like feats of strength, like trophies you can get in game, and you can actually earn trophies, which they kind of already have that. I mean, people have the little gold and metal trophies and everything like that you can throw up, but it's not really like feats of strength. It's more along the lines of, I did this thing, but it's not. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't think it's that, but I think that might be one of the considerations that it could be. I'm thinking more along the lines of the whole training thing. I'm thinking maybe they'll add in some type of like character customization, but I don't mean using this thing over here. I don't mean like actually customizing your character. I mean more like having a skill tree. I think that would be something that could definitely be put into the game, but the only thing that confused me about that even is why would they be doing that? If you're going to get a skill tree and you can build your characters different ways, why would they be doing that unless you're going to like actually add in some official PvP, which PvP has always been in the game. I heard someone say that they aren't doing any PvP updates ever, that was announced by Hello Games from the very beginning. I don't remember that update. The only update that I remember them ever, it wasn't really an update. The only thing I ever remember them talking about was them saying that all updates are going to be free. But I don't remember them saying, oh, we're going to do this update, we're going to do that update, anything like that. There might be something that we might be overlooking, because I know when the game first came out, it had, so many things, and it was going to be this, and it was going to be that. And at first, honestly, like everyone, everyone knows, it was a complete letdown. It wasn't that. I mean, it was still a great game, because obviously I've had it since release. I kept playing it. I know a lot of people were mad because it didn't come out the way they promised. But, I mean, they came back and they started putting all that stuff in there. So maybe there's something in like an original video. If anyone's watching that, you can probably get something out of that. Maybe they show like some type of combat in that video or something like that they still haven't shown here, or maybe it was something that Sean Murray himself had talked about. I know one of the things I still haven't seen that he supposedly seen, and he actually talked about this, was he said that I think he was walking around on just like a planet, he wasn't expecting it, and this big like plant creature thing came up out of the ground and it grabbed a bird right out of the sky, like it snatched it out of the sky. I've never seen anything like that. And I mean, that could have just been his imagination. He was hoping for something like that, and I've just never seen anything like that. But I don't think that would have anything to do with this update. I'm just saying that stuff like that, stuff that was mentioned that's been overlooked since then, maybe it has something to do with that. The whole bodybuilding thing, I think that goes along with training. So like I said, I think that maybe they might do like a skill tree type thing, but like I said again, why would they do something like that unless they're gonna, advance PvP or something? Another thing that could happen is they may have an additional faction come out, but I don't know how that would fit into the storyline. There hasn't been anything leading up to another faction, and they've been really careful on how they're advancing the game. So it's all making sense. If a faction came out of nowhere and it was like a hostile faction or anything like that, that wouldn't really make sense. The whole pirate thing kind of goes in with it, like it blends with it and everything, and it wasn't really out of the blue. I mean, people were always looking at trade routes and stuff like that. It's just no one ever really did it until the smuggler thing came out. So it's definitely always been there. It's just not too many people have been actually looking at it and doing anything with it. So I think they just kind of enhanced it by doing that. I don't even remember what I came in here for. Oh, that's what I came in here for. I'm actually looking for a mission to try to get, which I haven't found one. I've been looking for a few days. I'm trying to get actual expansion slots for the suit. I have drop pod coordinate data that I can multiply, but I don't have any actual suit advancements, like suit inventory slots. And I know that you can get them like an actual item, but I don't know where to get them from, so I've just been kind of wandering around and trying to figure stuff out. Let me see what else. So the whole working out thing, I think that also falls into like the skill tree type thing. But like I said, that would have to do with PvP unless they're going to introduce a new faction, and I'm not really sure what they plan on doing with that either. Like it just doesn't make sense. Another thing that you guys may want to take into consideration, obviously if you're watching my channel, you guys know that I dupe. A lot of you guys dupe, or you're at least interested in No Man's Sky. If you dupe, you may want to keep an eye on every channel that you're watching that's No Man's Sky related, because if a patch comes out for something, obviously it's going to get patched. Or if there is an update, we might find another really good working glitch, but it'll probably only be working for a couple days. So try to catch that early if you guys are out there looking for stuff. As you guys can see, this is my system here, and I have been to quite a bit of planets in the area. But yeah, it's definitely something to take a look at. Let's see, that is ore extraction. What was the other one? Construction. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just looking around, guys. I'm not doing anything special or anything. And I wanted to make this video on the whole speculation thing. It's just really interesting. Like I said, I think people are looking at it too literal. They immediately see a strong arm and they're like, oh, it's a stronghold. And I'm not saying it's not, but I just don't think it will be a stronghold. I think it's going to be something that's going to be way away from any type of emoji that Sean Murray has actually put out there. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it could also be complete the opposite, and it might be exactly what he put, stronger something. Still doesn't mean strongholds, but I mean, maybe he did mean it literal this time. But I would also say, take into consideration that every time he has done an update, every time, not him, but every time Hello Games has done an update, they say, we've been listening. And they're usually taking into consideration everything that people are putting out there. One of the things that I mentioned before, I don't think I mentioned it on the channel, I've been talking about it on Facebook with a few people and stuff like that. One of the things I mentioned was the fact that the pirates, when they first came out, everyone hated them. They still attack. They don't attack as much as they were, but they still attack all the time and everything like that. So maybe it has something to do with the pirates. One of the things I had mentioned is that they were going to get some type of what's it called, like a defense thing for bases. So like if you build on a planet or whatever and you're getting attacked by pirates, maybe they're going to have like some type of defense turrets that will automatically be triggered if your base or even any building around you is being shot at or anything like that. They could easily throw in turrets. Don't get me wrong, the bases and all that technically don't take damage. No buildings or anything take damage. But with that being said, if you're on the ground and you're in your house and you come outside and that thing's being attacked, you could definitely get shot by a ship. I've been shot by a ship and I died almost instantly. But that's why I think that it also could be defense type stuff. So if you're able to build turrets and everything like that and put all of that into a game, I mean, it could definitely help deter like turrets and stuff like that. And that brings me to my next point. Like I was saying, make sure that you guys are duping stuff in case anything gets patched. Another thing you may want to dupe a lot of is salvage data and navigation data. Salvage data is probably going to be used a lot, especially if the update has more blueprints that we can buy and stuff like that. You're going to need a crap ton of salvage data. They may even add in extra stuff, not necessarily with combat or defense stuff, but like if they add in like more base parts or anything like that, you guys are going to need that salvage data to buy new recipes and everything. So I would say go back right now and make all those duplications and everything. That is actually one of the things that I will be doing when I get off here. That way you guys aren't too bored and watching me just dupe stuff the entire time. Someone did ask me to make a recipe video. There's something like, I think it's like 500 and something different recipes, but there's only like half that. I think it's like 255 that are unique recipes. So it's like 500 and something that basically you can make different item or the same item in different ways. But you can also make uniquely 255 of them. I think that's the right number. I might be wrong about that. But nonetheless, there's a crap load of recipes, so that's why that video is not out yet. Plus, I'm also still looking for some of the plants and everything. I have some of them, but I'm going to need a little bit of everything. I'm also going to need like meat and stuff from animals, and I'm going to need milk from animals and everything. So that video will eventually come out. It's going to take a really long time to get that out there. That looks new. I don't think I've ever seen that before. This here and this up here. Wait a minute, why does it show both guns there? Are they gonna do... I wonder if they're gonna do multi-tool customization. Because this right here is the gun that's in there. That's a different pistol, and that's a different pistol. But it has the same back as the one up here. And the front of it is different. That is very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen those little icons before. Or not icons, but the little screens that are there. What do you have, sir? Do you have anything new? That's super interesting. I wonder if we stumbled across something that was like a quick fix, but it hasn't been implemented yet or something. Either that or I've been ignoring those screens the entire time. I don't know, let me know if you guys remember those screens, but that's interesting though, because that makes me think that either there's going to be multi-tool customization, or maybe these are the different weapons that will spawn in this thing depending on where you land, where you save, and when you come back and all that. That's very interesting. I'm going to try to find another one now. I don't think I have any maps on me though. Let's see. None there. None on my ship. Yeah, let's go back to the freighter real quick. Oh, and you know what? The freighter's not even here. Let's call it. Of course, can't call it yet because I'm in the atmosphere. Okay, so let's leave the atmosphere. Let's call in the freighter. Let's go inside and let's grab one of those maps that shows inhabited buildings. Not just one map, but let's grab a few. We can check that while we're flying around not doing anything. I feel like there's other weapons, or not weapons, other items that I want to duplicate that I've been trying to get, and every time I log on I can't remember what it is. The only thing that I can remember right now is, like I said, the actual expansion slots for the suit. Those items, like right now I just have the thing that's here on the bottom right. Yeah, the drop pod coordinate data, which I haven't been using those. It looks kind of like one of these, but it's just like that. I mean, like this one's a starship storage augmentation. I think it's like the suit, the exosuit storage augmentation or something like that. I don't know what it's called exactly. So let's see, that's fuel, curiosities. I don't remember what I'm looking for again. Those are both mods. Oh, maps. Here we go. Our finds folder, compartment, whatever you want to call this. Secure site of interest. I don't think so. No. Nope. There we go. So we need some of these. So let's dupe a couple more so we don't use them all. Yeah, I was gonna do a post on you know, like what you guys think it is, and I was gonna do like a little poll and see who thinks what, but honestly, I don't think that there's that many people on the channel that are that active. Like, they'll see a video, they may come and watch it, but I don't even know if they're watching the entire video. I have more people outside of the channel that aren't subscribed watching than I do people that are already subscribed. I don't know if maybe my videos aren't interesting to you guys or what. Could be because I say a lot. I don't know. There's a lot of different reasons. I do know that some people say, oh, your videos are too slow and you're doing it the dumb way and this and that, like with this duplication even that I'm doing right now. I have tons of people pointing out, oh, you could have did it this way and this and that, and I'm like, I know I have multiple glitches on the channel. You know, the ones that that I did first are just showing off, you know, what's possible in case people forgot that you can do those. I mean, honestly, that's basically what all my videos are. It's not, I've never found anything new in this game. Nothing that I've ever found myself or anything, and I'm not looking to. I'm just trying to get videos out there. I don't know why it's not duping sometimes. I think I might be placing it too far back. I don't care about ever getting credit for something, even if I'm the one that found it. My main goal is to just get videos out there for you guys, just so you guys know, hey, this is available to us. It'll make the game easier, and obviously, I mean, you guys don't even have to do that. It's just, if you guys want to do it, do it. If you don't, then don't. Like, there's nothing wrong with whether you want to do it or not, or how you want to do it. It's just something that can be done, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that it's there. It's an available option instead of trying to grind through this game, because like myself, I work a full-time job. I'm sure a lot of you guys do. Even if you don't work jobs, like say, you know, you're a younger generation or whatever and you're still in school, I mean, you obviously can't play the game and go to school at the same time. So instead of coming home and needing to grind, I'm just making it available so that you guys can come home. Why is that black like that? I'm just making it available so that you guys can come home, do whatever you need, and just play the game without needing to farm a whole bunch of materials and everything like that. You guys can just come home, dupe some items, jump in, do what you want to do, and then log off, play a different game if you want. I do have a couple other videos that I've been posting on the channel as well. I think I might do some more ARC videos. A friend of mine opened up another server. This time it's the Lost Island. I might do some videos on that, but I'm not sure yet. And saying that, I might actually do one tomorrow, but if I do one tomorrow, it's not planned as of right now. It's just I have the whole day today to try to make videos for the rest of the week. So it's going to be something that that just kind of happens depending on, you know, what happens today with how things are going. All right, so let's go check out this settlement. See if we can take a look at the multi-tools, see if anything in there is new or anything like that. Did I look at that planet? I did. Frozen planet, salvage scrap. Okay. But yeah, it's just going to be really interesting. I mean, I'm glad that they're doing another update. I don't know, maybe the pirates themselves are going to become their own faction. I mean, technically there's already a mercenaries guild, and there's a, what's the other one? I don't even remember what the other one is. Hold on. I think it shows it in here somewhere. Discoveries, no. No. Yeah, so we have a merchants guild, we have a mercenaries guild, and explorers guild. So technically, if they wanted to, they could make different factions out of these. I mean, they already exist technically. It's just the only time you run into anyone that has anything to do with any of this stuff is on the space station. So I mean, they could easily turn this mercenaries guild into a full-on faction, and it'd just be a faction mixed with the different races inside of the faction. So something to consider as well. If they did do some type of strongholds, I don't know how they would do that. I'm not saying they can't. What is that? Did you guys see that? It was like a UFO, unidentified flying object. It was like right here somewhere. But yeah, is this literally the same place I landed at earlier? I don't think it is. But yeah, so I mean, they could definitely do it. A lot of people are saying that it would be really hard for them to do, just because like they would have to change a lot of the coding in the game. I don't think that they would, but at the same time, it's just going to be difficult for them to do it, which is why this is the same one we were just at already. So I don't think they would have a lot to change. I mean, yeah, they'd have to work out some kinks and everything, make sure that the strongholds are spawning in right and all that. I've also heard people saying that they could do stuff with the Sentinels, which technically I guess the Sentinels are their own faction as well. And there's nothing, like, you can't talk to the Sentinels or anything, so it'd be interesting if they made some type of like a hive mind cyborg type thing that you could actually run into with the Sentinels. I'm not saying like the Borg, but I mean, I guess that's pretty spot on with what the Borg is. They're a hive mind, but I mean, I don't know. Those are just a couple different things that they could do. I haven't seen one of these buildings in a long time. I'm excited to go here, if it's the one I'm thinking of. I mean, they could even add in, what's it called, to where you can add more pieces to bases, like you can make your bases bigger. I could see that as being a flex type thing. Yeah, this one's new, that's pretty cool. I like it. That's super interesting. Let's get down there, see what we got. I don't want to land on the one that was marked. There we go. Alright, what is down there? Alright, let's take a look around here. Hello. I like how the Corvax is here and they have a picture of Vikeen back there. It's like a bounty hunter type thing. Visitor entity seeks Corvax knowledge, now it's accepted. Okay. You have nothing I want, sir. Let's check your blueprints real quick. Yeah. Don't have anything there. What's this little area? Nothing. Okay. I don't need any maps. See what they have in here. Nothing of interest in there either. And what do you have? Envoy. I really need to get my ratings up with the different factions. I can never talk to the Envoy, they just kind of ignore me. I used to have it up and it's just a really long and annoying process. Alright, can I do anything with this? Echo Repository Planetary Archive. Greetings, entity, knowledge, blah blah blah. All but Corvax something something something. The Corvax archive is intended Only for its own species, ancient audio equipment drones in a low frequency, seemingly expecting a voice command. Let's say entity, because it did say Korvax entity. Hey, got it. Decrypt archive. What is this going to give us? Execute struggles to overcome its encryption. Infiltration of Viking purposed in multiple convergence eras. Species resistant to attempts, but failure is a teacher. Is this going to give me anything, or is it just going to tell me stuff? Okay, that didn't do anything at all. Okay, well, that was not fun. Can I do anything with this? No, nothing over there, nothing over there. And we're back over here. I don't think that was an opening up there, do you? Kind of like flying into the anomaly. I mean, I guess we can go see if there's an opening up there, but I don't think it was. A class. Oh wow. I did not mean to fly that high. Holy crap. Yeah, that's not an opening. You gonna open? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, but there was also a building over here. Let's go check out this building. I'm looking for a spot to see if the screens are there, like this. And it's still the same 3 guns though, but it is showing the other. Well, no. So that is parts of that one and that one. Still don't see any parts from that one though. I just don't remember those screens. I'm not saying they weren't there before, but I just don't remember them. I could be just oblivious though. Let's go find another area. So let's pull up this. Let's look for another one. Alright, and what do we got? Shelter detected. Where's it at? I think it was behind us. Oh, no. Is that literally just where we left from? That is. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's literally where we just left from. Let's try to get a different one. Planetary archive detected. Alright, let's go check this out. 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of the ship customization, as long as it's like how I described it, where it's not just like a creative thing, like you just pick whatever you want. If you had to actually go down and hunt out the different ships, so if I wanted the like the way my old ship used to look, like how here on the point it had that big long engine thing, I had to find a ship like that first just to be able to learn that part. That would be pretty interesting. Because I mean, you'd have to find the ship, you'd have to scrap the ship, you get that part for it, and then you get it as a blueprint that way. Wow, this looks like just looks like exactly like the other one. I doubt there's going to be anything different here. No ships are landing. Right, let's just get out of here. Let's go try a different system. Let's see here. Let's try one that's uninhabited. Oh, actually, that's a blue one that's inhabited. Let's go to this red one now. That'd be interesting to find something here because it's supposedly uninhabited, which means there's not going to be a space station. But using one of these maps, we might be able to find an inhabited building here. Frothing planet. I don't even know what that means. Just foam everywhere. Barren moon. That looks like a nice planet. Vermilion globe. I don't even know what that means either. Alright, so let's try the Vermilion moon or globe. But before we go there, let's see if anything pops up anywhere. Cannot use this chart location interference. Interesting. Why is there location interference? Like what's here that's... I mean, there's nothing here. There is no thing here. I guess maybe that's just a way of saying, hey, you can't use that here. Let's get down to the planet and try using it on the planet maybe. See if that works. Ooh. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, now it looks like nothing but water. That's not cool. Alright, and actually let's go where there's light, because I hate being at nighttime in this game. Ah, it's one of these that changes the color and everything. Alright, let's try one of these. Still not working, okay. Can I scan? Is there anything here? Yeah, I don't think there's anything here at all. Let's just go check out the other two planets, I guess. There's going to be storms on this moon with activated cadmium. I'm curious about that other one, that indium one, the blue one, that actually had life on it. Most indium ones don't have lights either, or life. We'll check that when we leave this system. See if there's anything special over there. I also heard that the what is it called? The incinerator, the blowtorch thing is still in the game. It's just extremely rare to find. Can I get anything from shooting at that? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Okay, let me scan here. So why didn't it let me scan on the other planet? Shelter detected. Interesting. Okay. What do we got here? Minute and 14, we can fly that. I don't know, the whole reason I don't think that they're going to do anything with the Sentinels, they may do strongholds, but I don't think that they're going to do anything like, a lot of people are saying they may also make the Sentinels stronger. A lot of people are already complaining about how strong the Sentinels are. Granted, they're absolute trash if your character is completely fixed up, but at the same time, like, I don't think that they'll do anything with that because I don't think Hello Games is going to try to make the game too hard, especially for anyone that likes playing on normal. Because if you're playing on normal, you already have technically like a harder way to play. You could go to permadeath or you could go to survival. And I don't think too many people play on those modes, so I don't see why they would add that to a normal mode. And then, like I said, PvP's already been in the game. It's just not too many people do anything with it. And the fact that they added in pirates and bounties and everything, I mean, the bounties have always been there, I guess. This is interesting. This is supposed to be an inhabited planet, or an inhabited building, but I doubt there's anything here. Anyone alive here, anyway. But the fact that there's pirates already in the game and everything, or not already in the game, but now that there's, you know, active pirates in the game and they already have bounty hunters or bounties and everything. Actually, I wonder if they're going to do that. I wonder if they're actually going to do bounty hunter or bounties on other characters, on other players. I mean, I would think that would be a flex. It'd be cool if they added in something like the whole player killer type thing. If you get marked as a player killer, you know, whoever you attacked or whatever, they could definitely place a bounty on you, and then other players could come in and attack you. That would be interesting for people that are... Oh, that scared me. That would be interesting for people that were trying to take advantage of the system, and they were doing, what was it called? Like stupid stuff, like, you know, attacking people in the, what's it called? In the anomaly and all that. So that would actually be a way to put a stop to that. Are you gonna come out from under the ground? What are you? Sack venom. Alright, well, I'm not really worried about it.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I'm not even worried about... I think this is what, the moon? I'm not even worried about the big planet. Oh, this was the big planet. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Wait, was it? No, because that was the activated cadmium there. I don't care either way. We're going to go to that indium one. So let's get away from there. And here we go. This one. But yeah, having an actual bounty hunting system other than needing to hunt down NPCs. So say I go and I found a random player and I kill them, that player can then place, like, go to maybe a space station or even a pirate system or something like that. They can place a personalized bounty on me saying, hey, whoever kills this person, you know, I'll pay them 100,000 units or whatever. And then it automatically takes that 100,000 units from him and basically puts it in like a cloud or something while it's holding it. And then whoever goes and kills that player automatically gets that 100,000, the first one to go and kill him. I don't think they'll add in any type of race, or not races, what's the word I'm looking for? Classes. So like I heard a couple people saying, you know, different class types. Like, you know, like the whole Holy Trinity, a tank, DPS, healer. I don't think they'll do that just because PvP isn't that big in the game. Like, I think they might enhance PvP, but I don't think they'll go that route. At least not yet. If they decide to do something like that, I think that'd be way, way in the future. They don't have anything that you would do together unless they are doing the strongholds, and that would be interesting too. So even those screens look the same, but those I think are normal. What do you have, good sir? Purchase modules, S-Class. So we got Scatter Blaster, Plasma Launcher, Pulse Splitter. I think I have all of those. And what about you? And that's another thing too. You guys may want to go and... I don't think I have that one. I might, but it's not going to hurt me to get another one. You guys may want to go and try to find a whole bunch of module upgrades and everything before that update comes out. I don't know when the update's coming out. Honestly, I'm recording this on Monday, and most updates, as far as I know, come out on like Tuesdays. So this will probably publish the same day that the thing's coming out. So you may have a few hours, or you may not have any time at all. But something to take into consideration. You guys might want to look into that and see if the update's out yet. If not, like I said, make sure you guys go and start duping everything and anything you guys need to do. Crap ton of ship AI valves, salvage data, everything you guys can think of that you think you might need. Let's see, Storm Crystal, Warp Hypercore, Repair Kits, Holographic Crankshaft, and units. I don't want any of that stuff. I don't know. The only reason I don't think they're going to do anything with the ships is because that would take away, well, for the most part, not everything, but that would take away for the most part the different classes of ships. So you wouldn't necessarily have fighters anymore, you wouldn't necessarily have haulers, unless they individualize that too. So if they do something like that, Lost Blue Planet, I want to check that out. So if they do something like, you know, ship customization or something like that, it'd be interesting to see, because they might be like, okay, so you have, or you're creating a fighter, here's the chassis for the fighter, these are how many parts and the type of parts you can put on it. Where if they do full ship customization, that would mean that you could make a fighter body with like hauler wings on it, and I think that that would just look absolutely dumb. I know someone out there is going to do it just because it'd be unique, and I'm not saying they're wrong for doing it. I mean, sometimes unique can be pretty awesome, but I just don't think that they'll take that route with it. But I mean, either way, it'd be interesting to find out. It could even be another, sorry to say, but to me, a crappy update like the one we just got with the living freighter. I don't think that that was a good update. It was a freighter update that you could only get by doing a permadeath expedition. Like that, to me, that wasn't even an update. That was a crap shot from Hello Games. It's like, hey, we need something new. They keep asking, let's just make some crap up. And it's not necessarily that they made that up. It's just, oh, I just expected a lot more than that. Like, it was literally just like, hey, this is the only thing you're getting, you know, deal with it. Like, not saying that they did it in a bad way, but it just didn't feel like an update. For me, it was more like, this is just your new expedition. Like, it didn't feel like an update at all. And the bad thing about that is not everyone likes playing permadeath. I, for one, hate permadeath. I don't play anything in permadeath. I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just not something I'm interested in. Wait, what's going on here? Wasn't the other one the Lost Blue Planet that I just came off of? Azure Planet. Bladed Planet. Did I just come off of this one? I thought it was completely gray when I flew into it. I'm so confused. I don't know. Not worried about it. Let's see what else we got here. What about this green one? Viking, Scientific. Sure, let's take a look. Hey, you can't use that here. Let's get down to the planet and try using it on the planet, maybe. See if that works. Ooh. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, now it looks like nothing but water. That's not cool. Alright, and actually, let's go where there's light, because I hate being at nighttime in this game. Ah, it's one of these that changes the color and everything. Alright, let's try one of these. Still not working, okay. Can I scan? Is there anything here? Yeah, I don't think there's anything here at all. Let's just go check out the other two planets, I guess. There's gonna be storms on this moon with activated cadmium. I'm curious about that other one, that Indian one, the blue one, that actually had life on it. Most Indian ones don't have lights either, or lights, life. We'll check that when we leave this system. See if there's anything special over there. I also heard that the what is it called? The incinerator, the blowtorch thing is still in the game. It's just extremely rare to find. Can I get anything from shooting at that? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Okay, let me scan here. So why didn't it let me scan on the other planet? Shelter detected. Interesting. Okay. What do we got here? Minute and 14. We can fly that. I don't know. The whole reason I don't think that they're going to do anything with the Sentinels, they may do strongholds, but I don't think that they're going to do anything like a lot of people are saying they may also make the Sentinels stronger. A lot of people are already complaining about how strong the Sentinels are. Granted, they're absolute trash if your character is completely fixed up, but at the same time, like, I don't think that they'll do anything with that because I don't think Hello Games is going to try to make the game too hard, especially for anyone that likes playing on normal. Because if you're playing on normal, you already have technically like a harder way to play. You could go to permadeath or you could go to survival. And I don't think too many people play on those modes, so I don't see why they would add that to a normal mode. And then, like I said, PvP's already been in the game. It's just not too many people do anything with it. And the fact that they added in pirates and bounties and everything, I mean, the bounties have always been there, I guess. This is interesting. This is supposed to be an inhabited planet, or an inhabited building, but I doubt there's anything here. Anyone alive here, anyway. The fact that there's pirates already in the game and everything, or not already in the game, but now that there's, you know, active pirates in the game and they already have bounty hunters or bounties and everything. Actually, I wonder if they're going to do that. I wonder if they're actually going to do bounty hunter or bounties on other characters, on other players. I mean, I would think that would be a flex. It'd be cool if they added in something like the whole player killer type thing. If you get marked as a player killer, you know, whoever you attacked or whatever, they could definitely place a bounty on you, and then other players could come in and attack you. That would be interesting for people that are... Oh, that scared me. That would be interesting for people that were trying to take advantage of the system, and they were doing, what was it called? Like stupid stuff, like, you know, attacking people in the, what's it called? In the anomaly and all that. So that would actually be a way to put a stop to that. Are you gonna come out from under the ground? What are you? Sack venom. Alright, well, I'm not really worried about it.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I'm not even worried about... I think this is what, the moon? I'm not even worried about the big planet. Oh, this was the big planet. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Wait, was it? No, because that was the activated cadmium there. I don't care either way. We're going to go to that Indian one. So let's get away from there. And here we go. This one. But yeah, having an actual bounty hunting system other than needing to hunt down NPCs. So say I go and I found a random player and I kill them, that player can then place, like, go to maybe a space station or even a pirate system or something like that. They can place a personalized bounty on me saying, hey, whoever kills this person, you know, I'll pay them 100,000 units or whatever. And then It automatically takes that 100,000 units from him and basically puts it in like a cloud or something while it's holding it. And then whoever goes and kills that player automatically gets that 100,000, the first one to go and kill him. I don't think they'll add in any type of race, or not races, what's the word I'm looking for? Classes. So like I heard a couple people saying, different class types, like, like the whole Holy Trinity, a tank, DPS, healer. I don't think they'll do that just because PvP isn't that big in the game. Like I think they might enhance PvP, but I don't think they'll go that route. At least not yet. If they decide to do something like that, I think that'd be way, way in the future. They don't have anything that you would do together, unless they are doing the strongholds, and that would be interesting too. So even those screens look the same, but those I think are normal. What do you have, good sir? Purchase modules, S-Class. So we got Scatter Blaster, Plasma Launcher, Pulse Splitter. I think I have all of those. And what about you? And that's another thing too. You guys may want to go and I don't think I have that one. I might, but it's not gonna hurt me to get another one. You guys may want to go and try to find a whole bunch of module upgrades and everything before that update comes out. I don't know when the update's coming out. Honestly, I'm recording this on Monday, and most updates, as far as I know, come out on like Tuesdays. So this will probably publish the same day that the thing's coming out. So you may have a few hours, or you may not have any time at all. But something to take into consideration. You guys might want to look into that and see if the update's out yet. If not, like I said, make sure you guys go and start duping everything and anything you guys need to do. Crap ton of ship AI valves, salvage data, everything you guys can think of that you think you might need. Let's see, Storm Crystal, War Piper Core, repair kits, holographic crankshaft, and units. I don't want any of that stuff. I don't know. The only reason I don't think they're going to do anything with the ships is because that would take away, well, for the most part, not everything, but that would take away for the most part the different classes of ships. So you wouldn't necessarily have fighters anymore, you wouldn't necessarily have haulers, unless they individualize that too. So if they do something like that, Lost Blue Planet, I want to check that out. So if they do something like, ship customization or something like that, it'd be interesting to see, because they might be like, okay, so you have, or you're creating a fighter, here's the chassis for the fighter, these are how many parts and the type of parts you can put on it. Where if they do full ship customization, that would mean that you could make a fighter body with like hauler wings on it, and I think that would just look absolutely dumb. I know someone out there is going to do it just because it'd be unique, and I'm not saying they're wrong for doing it. I mean, sometimes unique can be pretty awesome, but I just don't think that they'll take that route with it. But I mean, either way, it'd be interesting to find out. It could even be another, sorry to say, but to me, a crappy update like the one we just got with the living freighter. I don't think that was a good update. It was a freighter update that you could only get by doing a permadeath expedition. Like that, to me, that wasn't even an update. That was a crap shot from Hello Games. That's like, hey, we need something new. They keep asking, let's just make some crap up. And it's not necessarily that they made that up. It's just, oh, I just expected a lot more than that. Like, it was literally just like, hey, this is the only thing you're getting, deal with it. Like, not saying that they did it in a bad way, but it just didn't feel like an update. For me, it was more like, this is just your new expedition. Like, it didn't feel like an update at all. And the bad thing about that is not everyone likes playing permadeath. I, for one, hate permadeath. I don't play anything in permadeath. I'm not saying that it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just not something I'm interested in. Wait, what's going on here? Wasn't the other one the Lost Blue Planet that I just came off of? Azure Planet. Bladed Planet. Did I just come off of this one? I thought it was completely gray when I flew into it. I'm so confused. I don't know. Not worried about it. Let's see what else we got here. What about this green one? Viking, Scientific. Sure, let's take a look. It's just, it's definitely something to consider, though. There's a lot of different options out there that they may or may not do anything with. And like I said, it may not have anything to do with anything I'm speculating or anything anyone else is speculating. I mean, honestly, it could even be, I mean, no one's really talked about it or anything, but it could even be just them trying to flex on Starfield. Because Starfield seems to be like a big thing that a lot of No Man's Sky people are looking at, just because they're both space games or like kind of similar. Jesus Christ, that was loud. They're kind of similar and everything, so a lot of people are like, oh, well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just, you know, nothing to do with any other game or anything like that, but maybe, just maybe, it's them flexing on Starfield. Maybe Starfield had one or two things that they didn't have, and they're like, you know what, we can do that too. I myself didn't look at Starfield because as far as I know, it's only for PC and Xbox. I might be wrong about that, but that's why I didn't look at it, because I have a PC, but not one that's going to be able to handle a game like that. And I don't have an Xbox, so... But, I mean, it could just be them, like I said, flexing on Starfield. Maybe Starfield has, I mean, a lot of people are saying it's like No Man's Sky, but it's like No Man's Skyrim. It's, you know, basically has a storyline and everything to it or something. So maybe they're going to add a better part of a storyline for No Man's Sky, and they're going to make it to where you can actually get other things accomplished. Why was it getting emergency comms and they went away? Interesting. Whatever it was, I missed it. Alright, let's see what we got on this planet. Transmission tower. I don't think I need that for anything. But let's go check it out though. I don't think there's going to be anything here at this place. Wait, what is that on the bottom there? I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Let's go check that out real quick. Oh, it's not on the bottom. That is the thing that you enter. It just looks lower, I guess. I thought it was like something that's not. Yeah. I thought it was something that like wasn't, or not wasn't, but something that was inaccessible through here, like just a lower part that I was unaware of or something. Alright, well, while I'm here, let's check this real quick. Probably nothing in here. Nothing I want anyway. You're not going to talk to me because you're the envoy. Why were they green at first? Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay. Oh, maybe that's just what? Stop it! Why'd you open up if I can't do anything with it? That's dumb. That's so dumb. Salvage data. Nothing there. Yep. Okay. Well, at least we took a look here. Yeah, see, like, I don't think people would want wings like that on their fighter. I mean, they might, but, like, I don't know. I don't see them mixing and matching too much stuff on fighters. Or on just the ships in general. Like, I don't see them trying to do that much different stuff. Like, I like that you have to hunt down your ship. I wish they had a bigger variety of ships, because there's not too many out there that I like. Oh, I saw something there. Hold on. I mean, it could have just been a tunnel, but there's actually a walkway under there. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. Right down there on the bottom right. I think it's just a walkway. Nothing in here. Well, that's dumb. Is there another walkway? What's that? Hello? Artifact exchange module. I didn't know these were down here. I wonder if they're different from the ones up top. I mean, they're saying the same thing, but... Like, this one's yellow. I think the ones up there were, what, blue? But I also don't find these places too much, so... I mean, that could have always been there, and I just didn't realize it. It's definitely not in this one, though. Alright, let's go check out this, this tower. See what's going on with it. Oh, a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna be able to do with this transmission tower. I don't know, the maps say an inhabited thing, and the transmission towers, I think, just like the towers where you get in contact with like Artemis and stuff. I don't know if we can randomly get in touch with someone if we're not on a mission. We could try, I guess, but I don't know if it's gonna do anything. This is an abandoned one, isn't it? I don't see eggs outside. Interesting. Let's take a look. See, and part of the reason why I don't think they'll do strongholds is because there's ones like this that are actually just like this one, I think. Is this one of the locked ones? No, it's not. But the ones that are locked, aren't those called like strongholds or something? Vaults or some crap? Just you, huh? What's up, dude? Suggest fleeing. Datapad screen has switched to display threatening diagram and crap. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave. I don't have anything to give him. I'm not gonna suggest to him to flee. Viking would look down upon that because they're an honorable race. What do we got here? Unanswered distress call. This is gonna be one of those crashed freighters. 153759. It's gonna be 7. Hey. Yeah, crash freighter. I'm not really worried about it. I'm not even gonna go and look at it. I don't need anything from a crash freighter. Yeah, I don't need anything from crash freighter. I was just saying I might need frigate modules, which I think you can get out of those, but I pretty sure I already have frigate modules. So let's try this. See what else we got here. Oh, right there. Okay. 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump to it. That one that was literally only 1 minute took fucking forever to get there. Pardon my French, people. Sometimes it just comes out. Yeah, I have been looking at, I don't know if you guys seen the video. I was playing a little bit of Genesis Alpha 1. I love that game. It would honestly be cool if they did something like that. I think I've mentioned it before. So like the infestation that can happen on Genesis Alpha 1 is like your actual ship. Like obviously it wouldn't be this ship because it's tiny and just one person could fit in here. But like your freighter, it'd be really interesting if it could get infested somehow by like the monstrosities, like say like an egg or something like that hatches on your ship, and you know they come and they can do all that stuff. There's more of those things. It's the exact same thing. I'm trying to look for a pistol that's not one of those three to see if it still shows those same three images, because that's still technically that one and that one kind of combined, just without the loop on the back part. I don't know. I don't remember those screens though. Like I said, not saying that they weren't there. They may have been. I don't remember them one bit. Anything here? Neutron microscope. Scientific component. Trading opportunity. So it's nothing basically. Whatever, dude. You run at me. I'm looking for new stuff. You probably don't have anything either. More salvage data. And I doubt you have any blueprints that I need. Yep. Okay, well, thanks for nothing. Oh. You just jump over my ship? Or is that just me seeing things? Ew. You guys are weird looking. Actually, I know something I could do. Actually, I'll probably do it offline. This video's gone on long enough. I'm not even live streaming, so it's just you guys gonna be watching all my speculations and not being able to talk back to me. Usually, planets with stuff like this, there's giant worms with like these grooves in the ground like this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, guys. That way the video is not annoying to anyone. But if you did make it this far and you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you guys are subscribing. Like I said, I get new people in here all the time. Like 10% of the people watching my videos are my subscribers. Everyone else is completely new, and I'm just not getting subscriptions, which is fine. I mean, if the content I'm providing isn't for you, it's not for you. It's not for anyone anyway, and that's expected. So I'm not trying to bribe anyone or anything like that. But if you did get this far, go ahead and put down in the comment section on what you think that emoji that Sean Murray tweeted out, what you think it means. Like I said, it's definitely called a flexed bicep, but what is your interpretation of it? I mean, do you guys have an idea of, something I already mentioned, or maybe something completely out of the blue that no one's considering, but it still, makes sense or whatever? And try to think outside the box, guys. Like I said, he did the whale for the living frigate. So obviously it's not a space whale. It's a living thing in space, but it's not a space whale or anything. It's not even a whale. So definitely different. I mean, maybe they're just adding in to where you can so it's like an arm, so maybe it's like a helping hand thing. Maybe you can actually have the people on your freighter, the ones that you hired or whatever, maybe you can have them do stuff for you. Like maybe they can build stuff for you. You guys can do stuff together and all that. That's an abandoned one. I see the eggs. I'm not going there. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Like I said, a lot of different available stuff out there as to what could be done. And if you guys happen to take a look at the old video of, you know, when No Man's Sky very first came out, take a look at it in detail and consider what could be added from that is still missing from the game, because a lot of the stuff that, excuse me, a lot of the stuff that they did add in is stuff that was originally promised. So maybe it's something that was overlooked, like a small detail or something like that. And if you guys think of something and you spot something that, you know, might be, go ahead and put that down in the comment section. I'm curious as to who's going to be right about what. Like I said, I'm thinking it's going to have something to do with training, like where you can get like a skill tree or anything like that. I doubt it. That's more of me wanting that. But it makes sense. So yeah, it's still the same little screens there. I don't know if there is anything different. But yeah, so that makes sense to me. It would make sense because you know, the whole pirates and everything like that. There's more drop pod coordinate data. It makes sense because of the whole pirate thing and everything, getting a skill tree, or maybe even doing, like I said, the planetary defenses or anything. But as far as that, I mean, that's the only thing I can come up with. I'm not sure exactly what else it would be. And maybe it's what everyone's guessing. Maybe it is strongholds. I do think that at one point they were mentioned, but the only reason I don't think it's those is because I don't think that was mentioned by Hello Games. I think that was originally just something that another YouTube creator mentioned, and everyone kind of jumped on board with it, and they're like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome. And don't get me wrong, it would be awesome, but I just don't think that that's what Hello Games has in mind. And then also keep in mind that it's going to be stuff that the fans of No Man's Sky as a whole have been asking for. So that's why it might be strongholds, but at the same time, everyone was complaining about those pirates and everything, so maybe they're just giving us an easy way to fight back with the pirates. I mean, it could be, like I said, tons of different things. But let me know what you guys think. Put it down in the comment section. Like I said, if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I definitely have tons of videos on here for No Man's Sky. I also have other games. Please check those out as well. Obviously not required, none of it, not even the like on the channel. But it lets me know what you guys are actually looking for and what you guys are interested in seeing. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.